Another thought still waiting there. Evening folding into gold. Nothing new but growing old. Time lays down in amber tone, turning all we've ever known. Lost words drifting through like a distant view. Let these quiet letters find their way. Through the years we couldn't say. Hands that reached but never stayed. Holding word we couldn't say. Curtain moving with the softer breeze, carrying echoes through the trees. Simple moments left behind, still returning in the mind. Afternoon dissolves in light, blurring edges out of sight. Every breath becomes a trace of a long forgotten place. Little pieces fall apart, settling inside the heart. Every truth comes through, something true. Let these quiet letters find their way. Through the years we couldn't say. Oh, hands that reach but never stay. Holding word we couldn't say. Morning finds the same old page, carrying a different age. Empty lies still left to fill, but I know I never will. Every word I almost wrote lives inside a silent note. That same feeling passing through, back to you. Years dissolve like quiet rain, falling through what still remains. Every part I knew, passing through. Let these quiet letters fade away. All the things we couldn't say, all we had we couldn't keep. Now they rest in silence. Silence sleep. Single light above the desk flickers once, then settles rest. Screen awake but barely bright, holding on to bits of net. No one speaks unless required. Words come out already tired. Air just sits and does not move. Nothing here to disapprove. Time just marks and then repeats, softly dragging through the sheets. Every second through passes through. Let it run the way it runs. No need fixing what it does. And stay still, eyes just prove everything will slowly move. Chair pushed back an inch or two. Someone checks a line or two. Paper flat against the board. Nothing added, nothing stored. Low fan turning without sound, calling quiet all around. Every motion small and clean, almost like it's never seen. Nothing shifts and nothing breaks, only time the system takes. Every signal through stays in view. Let it run the way it runs. No need fixing what it does. Hands stay still, eyes just prove everything was slowly moved. Across the wall, barely changes much at all. Someone signs and steps away. Even what was left to stay. Door closes without a sound. Nothing lost and nothing found. Same room waited like before, holding still once more. All the hours overlap, falling in a quiet nap. Every trace we knew fades from view. Let it run the way it runs. No need fixing what it does. Hands stay still, eyes just prove everything will slowly move. I'm on a bluff, I'm under pale gray weather. Ticket folded in a patient hand. Steel rails stretching through the quiet distance. Dust rising across the land. Newspaper drifting amid the empty benches. Station clock moving slow and plain. Someone humming half-remembered phrases, waiting for the northbound train. Shoes tapping time on the concrete ground. Low keys marking every mile. Years keep turning the long way around. Still the rhythm stays a while. The distance, let the quiet wheels repeat the sound. Every mile runs simple persistence as the iron road keeps rolling northbound. Open fields beyond the faded signal. Telephone wires cut the air. An old motel beside a gravel highway. Plastic chair and broken stair. Driver whistling from a passing pickup. That's trailing in the afternoon. Somewhere far beyond the silent farmland. Another town will show up soon. Shoes tapping time on the concrete ground. Low keys marking every mile. Years keep turning a long way around. Still the rhythm stays a while. Ride that steady night across across the distance. Let the quiet wheels repeat the sound. Every mile rate simple persistence as the iron road keeps rolling northbound. Yeah. Even leading on the station lands, passengers begin to thin. Ticket stub inside a cold pocket where the day has already been. One more whistle through the cooling twilight. One more stop along the line. Someone nods before the door is closing, keeping steady with the tide. Shoes slapping time on the concrete ground. Low keys marking every mile. Ooh, years keep turning a long way around. Still the rhythm stays a while. Right there, steady, light across the distance. Let the quiet wheels repeat the sound. Every mile, right, simple persistence as the iron road keeps rolling northbound. Street light flickers, then holds like it forgot how to get old. A paper drifts, then stops midway like it lost the will to stray. My footsteps echo once, then fade as if they doubt the sound they made. A passing face won't fully stay, half remembered on its way. It starts, then slips again. No shade, no end. Let it fall between the lines. Don't complete what time declines. Hold it half, don't make it whole. That's the only way it goes. The window breathes in shallow waves like it forgets the air it gave. A distant sound begins to form, then folds before it can be born. My shadow stretches, pulls away like it won't commit to stay. Even silence tilts offline like it's drifting out of time. It leans, then lets it go. Too near to know. Keep it loose inside your hands. Don't define what never lands. Say it soft, then let it go. You don't need to let it show. But not for me, just another shape to see. Light slides off before it stays like it's done with all my ways. Nothing here insists or calls, everything just shifts and falls. I remain but not the same, like I've stepped outside my name. It fades, then reappears, not dawn. it then and drift away. Every part you try to claim moves beyond its given name. Espresso on the folded page, weather trapped in the quiet phrase. Pen hesitates, then pulls away, leaving thoughts it won't convey. Breath marks time in a cooling glass. Moments stack but never last. Lines collapse before they land. Meaning slips out of my hand. Every word bends out of shape. Every truth begins to scrape. I can feel what I can't escape just beyond the frame. Write it down and let it stain. Let it blur, don't explain. If it drifts, let it remain. Unresolved but still sustained. Street signs hum in a lower tone, pointing ways I've never known. Shoes collect a different dust, turning plans into a rust. Voices pass but never stay, each one shaped in its own way. Nothing fixed and nothing sure, only fragments that endure. Every pause distorts the sound, every step shifts the ground. I can hear it breaking down without being found. Write it down and let it stain. Let it blur, don't explain. If it drifts, let it remain. Unresolved but still sustained. Thin on the written line, breaking form but still defined. Hands release what they once held, truth reshaped but never stale. Steps align in a slower pace. Time withdraws what I arrange. Nothing lost, just reconfigured. Patterns shift but still considered. Every line begins to breathe, every doubt begins to read. I can stand without the need to make it complete. Write it down and let it stain. Let it blur, don't explain. If it drips, let it remain. Unresolved, but still sustained. Lights flicker on the avenue. Briefcase shadow long and thin. Coffee stains on folded headlines. Another working day tucked in. Subway tiles in faded colors carry footsteps of my prime. I trace the cracks along the concrete, like rings inside a trunk of time. Years lean gently on my shoulders, but my paws won't stand aside. Underneath the quiet surface, there's a current I can't hide. Go I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, ladies only, another word for faith. Pay stubs folded in a drawer, letters tied with aging thread, kitchen laughter from the past, still alive inside my head. Neighbors waving from their porches, stories traded slow and deep. All the miles my body carried, every promise I could keep. When the mirror shows the mileage, I don't turn away. Oh, every line a quiet chapter, I was brave enough to stay. Golden platform, home is steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished, hear the low reply. Golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, ladies only, another word for faith. Grandchild drawings on the fridge door, crooked songs and purple trees, tiny hands that pull me downward to my patient knees. Ooh, doctor's words about the numbers ringing softly in my ear. Still I lace my shoes each morning, walk the doubt away from fear. Every ache a small reminder I have traveled far. Oh, every breath a steady drama, marking who we are. Golden platform, home is steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished, hear the low reply. Golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, ladies only, another word for faith. Ticket clutched in callous fingers, destination still unknown. Not every road was smooth or polished, but every step was owned. Engines hum beneath the floorboards like a vow I made at dawn. As long as rhythm fills my bloodstream, I will carry on. Even if the crowd grows thinner, even if the lights grow pale. Oh, there's a groove beneath the silence, riding every rail. Oh, golden platform, home is steady while the night rolls by. Oh, golden platform, I'm not finished, hear the low reply. Oh, golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, ladies only, another word for faith. single tone begins the room, then disappears too soon. Air shifts once, then settles back. Nothing fills the track. Hands return to where they start, keeping time apart. Every sound arrives alone, then it's gone. Time hangs thin between each line, stretching out, but never mind. Every trace we knew slips through. Let it move and let it fade. Nothing more is ever made. Every space between the sound is where we're found. Low vibration meets the air, leaves a mark that isn't bare. Empty room but not the same after every frame. Finger lift and leave behind something undefined. No repeat but still it stays in quiet ways. Moments fall without a trace, never held in any place. Every line we drew breaks through. Let it move and let it fade. Nothing more is ever made. Every space between the sound is where we're found. But changes less, touches edges, nothing else. What remains is barely seen, somewhere in between. Steps dissolve before they land. Time slips out of hand. All it was just turns the air, still stays there. Everything we never keep sinks into a deeper sleep. Every trace we knew fades through. Let it move and let it fade. Nothing more is ever made. Every space between the sun is where we're found. Numbers blowing on a narrow screen, late hour caught in between. Receipt folded in a worn out coat, figures I barely wrote. Taxi lights smear across the lane, faces blur but stay the same. Coins in a jar that lost their sound, spinning but never hitting ground. Every deal leaves a trace behind. Every line redraws the line. I can feel it in the grind, running through my mind. Count it up, let it slide. Nothing here I need to hide. No need to chase what's on the line. Just move along the line. Just move along the line. Clock on the wall skips every beat, echoes of steps down the street. Phone lights up, but I let it fade. Some calls better delayed. Glass reflects a second face, one I don't intend to chase. Paper trails that twist and fold, stories never fully told. Every gain has a quiet cost, every win feels slightly lost. I can see what I have crossed, even when it's gloss. Count it up, let it slide. There's nothing here I need to hide. Don't need to chase what's on the line. Just move along the line. Just move along the line. Money creeping through the blind, leaving fragments on my mind. Hands still slow like passing days, bills that faded in days. No applause and no regret, just a quiet silhouette, standing where the lines divide, learning how to let things slide. Every turn reveals a seam, every fact distorts the scene. I can step outside the scheme, bank the silent routine. Count it in, let it slide. Nothing here I need to hide. No need to chase what's on the line. Just move along the line. Just move along the line. Some nights the room goes still, but my thoughts begin their drill. Every word I said today returns in a different way. Small mistakes I thought were gone, scarred their quiet, marching on like a court inside my head, judging things I said. Arguments I replay slow, things I wish I didn't show. Every scene comes back to stand closed at hand in this quiet mind trial. Every thought run miles, searching for a perfect line I could not define. Morning comes, but still I hear pieces drifting in my ear. Simple talks from yesterday, finding fault in what I say. Maybe no one else would care, maybe no one noticed there. Still the mind returns again, like a stubborn pen. Every question circles round without making any sound. Little doubts begin to climb out of time. In this quiet mind trial, every thought runs miles, searching for a perfect line I could not define. Restless thinking sway. Not every thought deserves a seat in that courtroom of defeat. Some ideas pass like rain, some just fade without a name. Peace arrives when I allow less control somehow. Let the restless echoes go, let the quieter answers grow. Not every doubt must stand and demand. In this quiet mind trial, every difference minds, searching for a perfect life I could not define. Lamp above the working dist, throwing shadows on the mist. Notes and numbers on the page, words that wander off with age. A thought begins and then it bends, looking for a place to end. Every line I try to write turns and asks me what is right. Questions moving through my head, things I wish I'd never said. Little echoes coming through from a view, talking to the empty chair. Like somebody might be there. Every answer slow to rise in these quiet nights. Some plans folded long ago, some still waiting down the road. Every year I tried to steer, left another question here. Faces passing through the mind, some I left too far behind. Words I never tried to say, still returning anyway. All the chances that I missed, gather slowly in a list. Small reflections drifting through nothing new, talking to the empty chair. Like somebody might be there. Every answer slow to rise in these quiet nights. Pressing at the blast, nights long thinking starts to pass. Pages filled with crooked eyes, half of them just borrowed signs. Maybe truth is small and plain, hidden somewhere in the strain. Maybe all the man can do is keep walking what is true. All the doubts that used to stay lose a little weight today. Little clarity becomes true, bit by bit. Talking to the empty chair, like somebody might be there. Every answer slow to rise in these quiet nights. Got that step again, yeah, that step again. Soon as your shoes hit ground, the whole block turn around. Bass rolling through the pavement, snare snapping in the lane. Everybody feeling something they can't explain. Clap once, clap twice, feel that rhythm, wait the night. Every corner start to move with the groove. That street step fever, running through the town. Left foot slide, right foot down. That street step fever, everybody sees. As soon as you start walking, the whole street leans. Windows open down the alley, music in the head. Old man tapping on the railing without a care. Kids start jumping on the sidewalk, laughing in the glow. Soon the rhythm takes the block, nice and slow. Clap once, clap twice, let the rhythm take the night. Every shadow on the wall moves in time. That street step fever, running through the town. Left foot slide, right foot down. That street step fever, everybody sees. watching people sway. Gray hair dancing with the young ones in the lane. 40 years the same old rhythm, still it feels brand new. Every time that step returns, the night waits too. Clap once, clap twice, let the rhythm shake the night. Even stars above the street move to beat that street step feeling. Running through the town, left foot slide, right foot down. That street step feeling, everybody sees. Someday you start walking the whole street at ease. Wooden cabin by the window, old antenna leaning back. Knob clicks slowly through the stations, voices sliding through the crack. Someone cooking in the hallway, floorboards breathing under feet. Evening leaning on the curtains, quiet settling in the street. Static turning into rhythm, signals drifting through the room. Every channel holds a story, carried on a silver tune. Ooh, on radio, soul groove playing, low and steady in the air. Every note keeps turning slowly, like a memory sitting there. Old radio, soul groove playing, from a voice we never knew. Still the rhythm keeps repeating, something honest, something true. Road crews falling from the speakers, soft like footsteps down the hall. Someone humming near the kitchen, barely louder than the wall. Clavinet tapped in gentle answers, bass line walking through the floor. Every sound becomes a picture of the days that came before. Late transmission through the evening, spinning stories through the wire. Every melody keeps moving like a slow electric choir. Old radio, soul groove playing, low and steady in the air. Every note keeps turning slowly, like a memory sitting there. Oh, radio, soul groove playing, from a voice we never knew. Still the rhythm keeps repeating, something honest, something true. Now like glowing on a cabinet, dusty speakers breathing warm, voices drifting through the evening, holding shapes we can't reform. Someone listening by the window, watching headlights passing by. Every song becomes a doorway to another passing time. Oh, signals crossing over distance through the quiet midnight air. Every station leaves a fragment, floating softly everywhere. On radio, soul groove playing, low and just something true. Floorboard whispers under slow feet, window half open, carrying heat. Old fan turning with a lazy sigh, dust in the corner, watching time go by. Kettle don't sing, just settles low. Chair by the table rocks real slow. Nothing demanding, nothing loud. Silence sitting like a gentle crowd. We let the quiet fill the room. No need to rush the afternoon. Every cause begins to speak in the stillness we keep. Take it easy, let it fall in place. No more running in a borrowed race. Every moment settling fine. We got nowhere else but time. Curtain breathing with the breeze, old wood holding memories. Hands remember simple things, fixing loose and broken strings. Radio low but barely there, just enough to fill the air. Nothing lost that we can't find in the corners of the mind. We don't chase what fades away, let it rest where shadows stay. Every pause begins to speak in the stillness we keep. Take it easy, let it fall in place. No more running in a borrowed race. Every moment settling fine. We got nowhere else but time. Sound, soft light laying on the ground. Steps are slow but never wrong, moving like an old kind song. Nothing left we need to prove, just a body, just a brew. Breathing in and letting go, that's the only way we know. We don't rush the fading day, let it drift and find its way. Every pause begins to speak in the stillness we keep. Take it easy, let it fall in place. No more running in a borrowed race. Every moment settling fine. We got nowhere else but time. Front door waiting in a narrow hall, cold key turning once and small. Two slow steps into the place, they're still holding your old trays. Someone breathing low out loud, another thought just bending down. Nighttime leaning on the wall, Nothing moved, but I recall time stands still inside the room, carrying a quiet gloom, low tone coming through like a distant view. Walk inside, but nothing stays. Every step just fades away. Hands reach out, but find no trace. Only air I can't replace. Empty shelf beside the bed, words still ringing in my head. Simple things I used to know, and now they have no place to go. Midnight pressing on my chest, every thought denies its rest. Nothing here I want to keep, still it wakes me from my sleep. Little signs I try to read, still they never seem to lead. Every truth comes through, something new. Turn around, but nothing's there. Only weight I always bear. Feet don't move, I stay in place, lost inside this hollow space. To show things I never let you know. Empty space begins to speak in a voice that sounds like me. Every breath feels twice as slow. Now there's nowhere left to go. That same feeling passing through without you. Years I thought would always stay, now they slowly fade away. Every part I knew breaking through. I let it end, I let it fall. No more reaching out at all. All I had I couldn't keep. Now it's buried in the deep. Two cups sitting on the table, steam was rising, now it's stable. One for me and one for you, like we always used to do. Chair across me stays untouched, not that different, just as much. Morning light comes through the same, but it doesn't feel the same. Nothing broken, nothing loud, just a space that's not allowed to be filled the way it was. Just because I take a sip and set it down, look around, don't make a sound. It's not silence like before, there's less and somehow more. Phone is face down by my hand, like I might not understand. If I flip it, what I'll see, nothing meant for you and me. We didn't fight, we didn't break, just drifted further day by day. No one said where it began, still it ended where I stand. All the words we let go by, never wrong but never right. Somewhere in the in-between we went unseen. I take a sip, it's getting cold, hold it longer than I should. There's a chair I never move, like it might still wait for you. Coffee's gone, I past the cup, leave the other where it was. Not a sign I couldn't face, just to have it out of place. Maybe one day I'll remove everything that points to you, but for now I'll let it stay like it's not fully away. Time won't ask me to be sure what I'm holding, what for. It just moves without a sound. On the ride, I don't rush to clear the space. Let it sit another day. Not because I don't move on, just not done. New debate settles into a steady loop. Gonna strings, tapping small reflections. Shaker just drifting across the groove. Window seat on a midnight bus, city sliding past the glass. Yellow lamps blur into rivers, every block another path. Your old number lives in memory, though the digits fade away. Funny how the quiet highway brings forgotten days to stay. Gaudy trace impatient circle, shaker shaking soft and dry. Somewhere in the moving darkness, your reflection passes by. Window seat reverie, rolling through the memory. Slow wheels under midnight streets. Window seat reverie, every mile quietly speaks, every mile repeats. Ghost of you beside me. Window seat reverie. Driver humming low and distant, radio soft and half asleep. Billboards flicker tired stories only night can truly keep. Baseline walking slow and patient, like a thought that won't depart. Somewhere past the sleeping suburbs lives the rhythm of your part. Passing stations, passing years, gone and trembling, soft in the ears. Road keeps moving, low and free. Window seat reverie, rolling through the memories. So wheels under midnight streets. Window seat reverie, every mile quietly speaks, every mile repeats. Ghost of you beside me. Window seat car parked by the chain link gate, little radio humming something late. Two plastic chairs and crooked rows, some untapped and worn out toes. Warm air drifting through the lot, nothing moving all that hot. Daytime hanging on the line, taking its time. A small song rolling through from a station barely true, carried feeling low, nice and slow. Let that small program run till the setting of the sun. Hands tapping light on the seat, keeping that beat. Loose sign creaking on a pole, someone laughing at a joke. Bottle capping on the ground, making little metal sounds. Nothing pressing on the day, words drifting off halfway. Just a quiet stretch of time, soft in the mind. That same melody returns like a page that slowly turns, floating in the air, right there. Let that small program run till the setting of the sun. Heads tapping light on the sea, keeping that beat. Once or twice, cooling down the day's heat. Someone's touching in the chair, night settling in the air. That same station playing through, nothing new. These movies, it's just like this. Small moments we could miss, sliding by. Small program run till the setting of the sun. Heads tapping light on the sea, keeping that beat. All my life I asked around, everyone seemed certain sound, pointing roads with steady hands, drawing neat and tidy plans. I wrote them down just like they said, stacked those thoughts inside my head. Organ paths they swore were right, step by step without a fight. Every answer I would take felt too smooth to truly make. Little doubts would pass me by, wondering why all these borrowed answers fade. Every promise someone made, standing here I finally see they weren't meant for me. Some said chase a steady name, some said fortune was the game. Others swore a careful line would deliver peace in time. But the days kept rolling through, questions growing, something new. Every road began to bend past the point they tried to send. All the voices in my ear started fading year by year, leaving one small voice behind in my mind. All these borrowed answers fade, every promise someone made, standing No one drawing out the space. Every turn belongs to me, clearer than it used to be. Maybe wrong or maybe right, still it's mine to hold tonight. Every step a simple claim, sign without a borrowed name. No more maps from other hands, no more second-hand commands, just the road ahead of me. Let it be. All these borrowed answers fade. Oh, every promise someone made. Standing here, I finally see they were meant for me. Used to cross the street in strides, now I watch the changing lights. Not in any kind of rush, let the moment settle much. People pass and move ahead, I just walk the road instead. Every step a little more than before. It ain't losing, it ain't late, just a different kind of pace. What I missed when running through now comes into view. I'm walking slower than before, not chasing after something more. Every step I take now feels like something real. Used to fill up every day, now I let some hours stay. Nothing planned and nothing pressed, just a little space to rest. Old thoughts coming back around, not as heavy as they sound. Things I didn't understand, now I can. Time don't slip the way it did when I tried to outburn it. Now it sits here by my side without a guide. I'm walking slower than before, not chasing after something more. Every step I take now feels like something real. Evening calls without a sound, still I take another round, not to get somewhere new, just to feel what passes through. All the roads I used to know don't feel like I need to go anywhere I haven't been. Feels willingness enough to move this way. Let the hours shake a day, no more trying to control every road. I'm walking slower than before, not chasing after something more. Every step I take now feels like something real. Bust out humming with a tired leg, plastic bags drifting left and right. Old men tracing a lottery line, numbers fading before their time. Crosswalk blinking but no one moves, City breathing in softer grooves, half red paper folded twice. Coffee gone, but it still tastes nice. Minutes stretching thin and wide. Nothing here we need to hide. Just a passing view, holding through. Let that quiet rhythm settle in. Like a warm but steady spin. Hands keep time without a sound. Easy motion all around. Neon buzzing over empty stores. Footsteps echo off tile floors. Taxi idles then rolls away. Nothing urgent in its stay. Someone scrolling yesterday's news. Someone tying well-worn shoes. They move slow through open space. Same calm on every face. Every corner knows the pace. Every line a resting place. Familiar tone comes through, soft and true. Let that quiet rhythm settle in. Like a warm but steady spin. Hands keep time without a sound. Easy motion all around. They train rolling underground, distant echo dragging sound. Streetlight painting broken gold on the lines the night can't hold. Windows blowing row by row. Lives were never fully low. Signal blinking red to green. Same loop in between. Hours moving side to side. Carrying the day inside. Every note we knew passing through. That quiet rhythm settling. Quiet rhythm settling. Like a warm and steady spin. Hands keep time without a sound. Hands keep time without a sound. Easy motion all around. Yeah. Your shoes still wait by the doorway. Toes pointed slightly inside. Like you just stepped out for a moment. Not something you try behind. The dust settled slow around them, but never quite on the lace. As if it knows they are listening for your returning trace. I pass by but I don't move them. Leave them where they used to be. Like they holding on to something that slipped away from me. Your shoes still think you're coming back. I don't have the heart to tell them. Every day they face the door, like they're waiting there as well. There's a crease along the leather from the way you used to walk. And the floor still knows the pattern of your quiet, careful steps. I almost hear you in the hallway, when the night gets thinner still. But it's just that I was remembering Every day they face the door, like they're waiting there as well. But it doesn't move a thing. Even time avoids this corner, like it won't disturb the scene. I stand there longer than I should now, but I never reach my hand. Some goodbyes don't meet an answer to be understood. If I shift them, it feels real, like accepting what I feel. So I leave them as they are, while your last footsteps still out. Your shoes still think you're coming back. To tell them every day they face the door, like they're waiting there as well. Cord glowing under shitty light, rubber echoes through the night. Loose hoodie, sneakers squeak, everybody talking slick. Ball spills once across the lane, quick step cutting through the frame. Hands up, fake left turn, watch the whole block learn. Crowd leaning to the side, waiting for the glide. One move, quick twist, nothing but the wrist. Neon basketball, watch the shadow fall. Neon basketball, hear the people call. Bounce once, slide through, someone yelling, that was smooth. Fast, break down the paint, every move a little faint. Laughter breaking through the air, friends leaning on the rail. Spin, step, clean release, nothing but the net piece. Whole court holding breath right before the switch. One arc in the night, perfect wish. Neon basketball, watch the shadows fall. Neon basketball, hear the people call. Game point hanging in the blow, slow dribble nice and low. Quick grins, quick grin, let the rhythm pull you in. Step back, fast call, everyone goes still. Ball cuts through the air, then the crowd explodes for real. As the voices loud, energy in the crowd. One shot, one call, that's the ball. Neon basketball, basketball. Watch the shadows fall. Neon basketball. Neon basketball. Thin line moving on the board, faint response without a source. Cool air resting on the steel, nothing asking to be real. Someone shifts and checks again, numbers rising now and then. No direction, no request, just a passing test. It doesn't land, it doesn't stay, just brushes by and slips away. No clear shape to follow through, still it moves. No address, no return, just a line that twists and turns. No one sends, no one receives, still it never leaves. Muted hum along the wire, low and steady, never higher. Console flickers once or twice, nothing wrong and nothing right. Someone leans but doesn't speak, watching something small and weak. No reaction left to show, just a flow. You can feel it, then it's gone, like it never stayed too long. Hard to say just what it meant, where it went. No address, no return, just a line that twists and turns. No one sends, no one receives, still it never leaves. Pressing through the gray, night not fully gone away. Drums still marking quiet time, holding to a fragile line. Hands at rest beside the frame, nothing calling out a name. All of it just drifting through without a clue. Let it pass, don't pull it near. Not everything is meant to hear. Some things fade without a trace in this space. No urgency, no return, just a line that twists and turns. No one sends, no one receives, still it never leaves. Electric keys marking out the pavement time. City bus sighs at the corner stop. Loose gravel scratching under shoes. A window radio murmurs low. Morning paper stacked by the door. A bicycle leaning on the rail. Traffic hum keeping quiet pace. The groove sits easy in the street. Hands rest light on the steering wheel. Heads nod small to the beat. Little rhythm filling the silence, nothing rushing the day. Let the groove flow down the block, soft beat under the wheels. Clap one sharp on the backbeat line. Slow pulse turning the street. Barbershop laughter leaks outside. Cars tapping a quiet rhythm. Coffee steam twisting in the air. Loose talk crossing the room. Jukebox light blinking slow. Shoes sliding across the tile. Every chord walking steady like steps around the block. Fingers clapping on the tabletop. Heads leaning with the groove. Little rhythm in the corner. Nothing louder than needed. Let the groove roll down the black. Soft beat under the wheels. That was sharp on the backbeat line. Slow pulse turning the street. Streets are glowing in the dust, engines moving steady past. A whistle floating from a doorway, windows open to the air. Footsteps, pace on the pavement, late buses rolling through. every listener catches time. Let the beat stand. Let the crew hold down the block. Soft beat under the wheels. Crap on sharp on the backbeat lines. Hold pause, turn in the beat. Gently speaking before the sun arise, bare hands carving out the morning time. No rush walking through a silent road, dust and rhythm carrying the load. Low wind dragging through a broken sign, every step falling right in line. Nothing calling, nothing left to chase, just that pulse you cannot replace. We don't need the noise we knew, let it strip down something true. Feel it settle deep in you. Stay in time with the ground below. Let it move how it wants to go. No more race in the setting sun. We just live in a quieter run. Old street fading, but it still remains in the rhythm and the passing names. Hands remember what the mindless go in the spaces where the soft wind is blow. No parade and no crowded sound, just a heartbeat steadying round. Leaving silence got a certain weight. If you listen, it will resonate. We don't carry what we did, all the noise we slowly hear. Now it breathes the way it is. Stay in time with the ground below. Let it move how it wants to go. No more race in the setting sun. We just live in a quieter run. Evening settles in a softer tone, not afraid of being alone. I'm sitting there. No big words and no brand design, just a brand that a steady line. Where we meet, it was always near. In the pulse, we finally hear. We don't fight the slowing down. Let it turn without a sound, feet still rooted to the ground. Stay in time with the ground below. Let it move how it wants to go. No more race in the setting sun. We just Baseline crawling through the floor, concrete breathing slow. Street light flicker on my face, amber undertow. No small talk, no side stories, just a pulse and sweat. Collar open, shoulders loose, silhouette set. Low drum talking to my ribs, short replies in time. Nothing flashy, nothing loud, just a steady climb. Low line frequency, running under me. No apology, yes, velocity. Low line frequency, locked in symmetry. Move deliberately, stay in the pocket. Palm muted guitar scotch like a match on stone. Rose chord cut and gone, leaving me alone. The hand percussion side to side, dust against the skin. Minimal but razor sharp, let it sink in. Half smile in the corner, eyes low, aware. Every micro movement cuts the air. Low line frequency, running under me. No apology, just velocity. No line frequency, locked in symmetry. Move deliberately, stay in the pocket. No speeches, no lessons, no moral let me in. Just repetition turning around the bend. Heel tap, shoulder dips, subtle domination. Age carved into rhythm, pure calibration. Breath in, spine tall, let the groove decide. Everything unnecessary falls aside. Low line frequency, running under me. Ooh, no apology, velocity. Wow, low line frequency, locked in symmetry. Move deliberately, stay in the pocket. The avenue hangs under a steel-colored moon. Windows drift by cold Aquarian glass. An old newspaper trembles on the pavement, carrying yesterday like folded weather. My footsteps echo through iron shadows, as if the city remembers my younger bones. Your name moves through the traffic lights, a quiet current under frozen asphalt. Yeah. Years pass like silent elevators, rising through floors we never named. Even now the night keeps opening, corridors carved from distant days. Your memory walks these midnight structures, the tallest towers built from birth. Every street light bends around it, like gravity around the planet. Time erased the louder thunder, posters peeling like tired constellations. I remember waiting on factory windows, turning smoke into wandering ghosts. We were younger than the neon buzzing, running to unfinished years. Every promise tasted metallic, like winter resting on the tongue. Tie-carved lines and quiet marble faces, learning gravity. Yet some moments stay suspended, like satellites that never fall. Your memory walks these midnight structures, tall as towers built from breath. Every street light dance around it, like gravity around the planet. Time erased the louder thunder, still your outline remains exact. In the quiet architecture of night, you stand where the decades crack. Somewhere beyond the iron and horizon, my one sharpens its pale blade, but the night still holds its empire, built from whispers and unfinished roads. If fears are only weather, then we were storms passing through, leaving shapes in silent skylines. Only patient eyes can read. Nothing here is truly vanished. Every step becomes a trace. Cities keep their hidden archives, written in the bones of space. Your memory walks these midnight structures, tallest towers built from bread. Every street light dance around, like gravity around the planet. Ooh, time erased the louder thunder, still your outline remains exact. In the quiet architecture of night, you stand where the decades crack. I kept a map of where I went, lines I drew with confidence. Thought I knew the proper road, every mile and every code. But the roads began to bend, past the places I had planned. Somewhere past a certain sign, nothing matched the line. Every turn I called a loss, every step I thought I crossed led me somewhere I could see later on was me. All the wrong turns on my map weren't as wrong as I believed. They were roads I couldn't read until they carried me. Some roads closed without a sign, some just slowly changed their line. Plans I held with steady hands quietly left where they began. I remember standing there thinking life was unfair, but the road kept moving on long after the wrong. Looking back, the path is clear. From a distance through the years, pieces start to rearrange into chains. All the wrong turns on my map weren't as wrong as I believed. They were roads I couldn't read until they carried me. Now the map stays mostly blank, less control than what I planned. I still walk the way ahead without needing what I said. If a road begins to stray, I will simply let it play. Some directions only show after you let go. Every mile becomes a sign long after the passing time. Quiet lessons start to grow, slow and low. How the world turns on my back weren't as wrong as I believed. They were roads I couldn't read until they carried Streetlights drift across the windshield glass. Old radio murmurs something half remembered. Highway markers counting quiet years. Your name riding slow inside the engine hum. Passing towns that never learned my face. Billboards faded like forgotten letters. The road been soft beyond the dark, and I keep driving through the same old questions. Maybe time was only passing through. Maybe we were passengers pretending. Every mile repeats the truth. Nothing said still keeps on ringing. I hear your voice inside the tires, rolling low along the pavement line. Every mile rewinds the wire, pulling quiet memories behind. Still that whisper rides the wheels, turn that slow but never gone. All the miles refuse to heal. Every road keeps leading on. Coffee steam inside a roadside stop. Neon buzzing through the empty counter. Someone laughing far behind, like a story playing out of season. I watch trucks dissolve in distance haze. Tail life blinking tired confessions. Every face becomes a blur, but yours returns with perfect detail. Maybe truth was quiet then, hidden in the things unsaid. Every mile reminds again, some words never reach the air. I hear your voice inside the tires, rolling low and on the pavement line. Every mile rewinds the wire, pulling quiet memories behind. Still the whisper rides the wheels, turning slow but never gone. All the miles refuse to heal. Every road keeps leading on. To stain the eastern hues, gray horizon slowly breathing open. Another town slides into view, like a scene I somehow lived already. Hand still steady on a wheel. The road feels strangely familiar. Every turn repeats a trace of the life I nearly answered. Maybe roads remember us, even when we travel silent. Every mile returns because some echo once since I've been tired. Rolling low along a pavement line. Every mile rewires the wire. Cooling quiet memories behind. Still that whisper rides the wheels. Turning slow but never gone. The miles refuse to heal. Every road keeps leading on. Porsche trembling on a river bend. Night unfolding like a velvet letter. Wind turns pages of the sleeping town. Slow as a painter rinsing color. Your voice drifts over the railing, soft as dust inside a sunbeam. And the dog listens patiently, like a garden waiting for rain. Two shadows leaning together, balanced on a quiet hour. Time hanging in the air, like fruit on a summer branch. Porch light glowing on the water, golden circles drifting slow. Every glance becomes a lantern in a place only we know. The river bends like a sleepy question, carrying whispers through the reeds. Stars scatter salt across the darkness, tiny promises in the deep. Your laughter moves through the evening, like wind across tall weeds. And the silence folds around it, gentle as linen sheets. Two shadows leaning together, balanced on a quiet hour. Time hanging in the air, like fruit on a summer branch. Porch light glowing on the water, golden circles drifting slow. Every glance becomes a lantern in a place only we know. On and waiting behind the hills, quiet as a held breath. But the night still blooms between us, soft and luminous. Your eyes carry distant weather, calm after wandering storms. And the world feels briefly simple as a field of blowing corn. it's summer grand. Voice like blowing on the water. Gold in circles drifting slow. Every glance becomes a legend in a place. Only we know. There's a stop with no number on it, just a bench worn down, tilted. Someone scratched the name halfway, then quit it. I sat, but not for long. Didn't feel like waiting fit. Even the wind passed by like it already missed it. No sound tells me when or if it comes again. Still I look down the road like I'm supposed to know. This stop don't leave nowhere. Still I stand like it might. Every road keeps going, but not one feels right. This stop. A paper stuck beneath my shoe kept dragging like it didn't want to leave. I shook it off and stayed a second longer, then fell back quietly. There's a pole that hums when I lean on it. Low, almost like a tone, not loud enough to follow, but too clear to ignore. This stop don't lead nowhere. Still I stand like it might. Every road keeps glowing, but now one feels right. Like I'm part of it now. This empty small belief someone stood here before me. I can tell by the ground it dips just slightly inward, waiting, pressed it down. Nothing arrives, nothing ends. Still I stay, just pretend. At a turn might appear out of nowhere. From here, this stop don't lead nowhere. Still I stare like it might. Every road keeps going, but now one feels right. Quiet stairwell holding pale blue air. Thin light resting on the railing there. One drifting echo touched the hollow wall. Soft as winter feathers falling small. Your distant figure bending through the glow. Like moving water no one seems to know. Even the silence learned a silver tone. Standing beside me almost like its own. The hallway opened into floating light. A quiet garden hidden in the night. Every shadow softened into bloom, turning the air into a quiet room. Inside the opaline stairwell glow, something begins to flow. Nothing spoken, nothing to prove, only a slow, invisible groove. The paper moon rested on the floor, silver breathing through the narrow door. Your fading footsteps folded into mist, leaving a quiet, slightly kissed glass like echoes drifted through the stair. Little constellations in the air, every moment loosened into space. Time forgetting its ordinary phase. The walls dissolved in quiet blue, every corner remembering you. Even the night began to move, slow as an unspoken groove. Inside the Abilene stairwell glow, something tender begins to flow. Nothing spoken, nothing to prove, only a slow, invisible groove. Watching the silver silence pass, the stair returned to ordinary stone. It's something luminous I grow. Invisible feathers fill the air, quiet breathing everywhere. Even daylight moved more slow, carrying where the night could go. Somewhere beneath the waking room, that quiet stare continues to bloom, hidden softly in the groove, where silent memories slowly move. Inside the Abilene stairwell glow, something tender begins to flow. Nothing spoken, nothing to prove, only a slow, invisible groove. Old ceiling fan turning slow and thin, dry heat hanging where the shade once been. Two cold cups resting by the chair, wind quivering warm through the air. Someone tracing lines out loud, another man just staring down. Daytime leaning on the wall, nothing sharp and nothing calls. Time drifts slow across the room, dragging dust and quiet bloom. Old tune circling through like a passing view. Let that small rhythm carry the sound, rolling its motion all around. Hands on knees, keeping the beat, slow pulse in the heat. And taking rolling near the floor, a fly answering every door. A bench side talk about a name, nobody's certain of the same. Afternoon leaning toward shade, someone smiling half delayed. Loose screen tapping far away, same long stretch all day. Little groove from years ago, still the same familiar flow. Simple notes come through, nothing new. Let that small rhythm carry the sound, rolling its motion all around. Hands on knees, keeping the beat slow pulse in the heat. On the door, a far train calling out once more. Porch light buzzing over here. Someone nodding half to bed. Cricket starting up the bed. Night settling across the land. That same feeling passing through. Same old you. Years move quiet down the road, carrying a simple load. Every chord we knew, passing through. Let that small rhythm carry the sound, rolling its motion all around. Hands on knees, keeping the beat, slow pulse in the heat. Morning chill beside the old oak shade. Coffee steam drifting slow and late. Newspaper folded on a wooden rail. Quiet breeze carrying a mellow tale. Footsteps passing with the neighbors wave. Sunlight warm in lines age gave. Dusty sneakers tapping easy time. Day beginning soft and fine. Little beats inside the ground, voodoo breathing round and round. Djembe whispering down the lane, calling out the groove again. Feel that front yard rhythm roll. Easy sweat from soul to soul. Guitar leaning by the door, stories humming in the floor. Dog asleep beside the steps, keeping watch on slow regrets. Clouds drifting like a lazy band, shadow dancing on the sand. Neighbors chatting low and wide, simple joy we never hide. Little beats inside the ground, voodoo breathing round and round. Djembe whispering down the lane, calling out the groove again. Feel that front yard rhythm roll. Easy sway from soul to soul. Kalimba laughing songs back here. Front yard rhythm, y'all near. Grandkids running past the date, shoelace loose with a running straight. Old clock ticking, porch side snow, counting gears in gentle flow. Friendly chatter drifting near, familiar voices we hold dear. A bass guitar begins to glide, pulling every step in stride. Little beats inside the ground, hoodoo wheeling round and around. Djembe whispering down the lane, calling out the groove again. Feel that front yard rhythm roll. Feel that as it sway from soul to soul. Kalimba laughing soft and clear. Kalimba patterns blinking softly, talking drum answers and slow conversation. Muted bass loops like distant wheels rolling. I ride the late train under dim sodium halos. Old stations hum like tired machinery. Your photograph lives inside my jacket lining, a quiet passenger nobody sees. Palm-muted guitar ticks like patient seconds, dusk in the rhythm, warm and low. City windows drift past slowly, each one holding a story I used to know. Kalimba counting tiny constellations, talking drum murmurs under steel. Something in the moving darkness still remembers how we feel. Midnight turnstile turning slow, coins of memory fall below. Keep the rhythm, don't let go. Midnight turnstile turning slow. Old grooves under quiet shoes, tracks that only nighttime chooses. Round and round the same old show. Midnight turnstile turning slow. Jamba ghosties under blasting street lamps, soft like footsteps after midnight rain. The bass keeps looping patient circles like an old friend saying your name. Your laughter lives in time and details, seat number, station signs. Time moves forward like a patient river. What the groove bends back side time. Stay in the rhythm, stay in the turning, talking drum whispers, kalimba keeps burning. Round and round, quiet and low. Midnight turnstile turning slow. Midnight turnstile turning slow. Coins of memory fall below. Keep the rhythm, don't let go. Midnight turnstile turning slow. Kalimba blinking in fading circles, talking drum, breathing soft and low. Turning slowly, don't stop the motion. quiet fan hums through the ceiling. Curtains breathe against the window. A taxi idles by the corner. Soft horns drifting through the blocks. Someone waters tired flowers. Drops falling onto warm concrete. Distant laughter floats upward from a bar 2 streets below. Street rhythm tapping slowly, like a pulse beneath the railing. Something in the quiet turning pulls my steps toward the night. Midnight balcony, they call it low. City breathing slow below me. Every shadow keeps a rhythm. Every step says, stay a little. 2 old chairs beside a table, paint worn thin by many summers. Cigarette smoke climbs the darkness, drawing lines across the air. Motorcycles pass like whispers, neon flickers on the pavement. A train sighs beyond the river, carrying unknown stories. Streetlights blinking soft and patient, low drums hidden in the distance. Every corner turning slowly, like a wheel inside the night. Midnight balcony, calling low. City breathing slow below me. Yeah. Every shadow keeps a rhythm. Every step, stay a little. Morning highs behind the skyline, but the streets keep softly moving. Bakery doors begin to open, warm air drifting through the block. Newspapers laying on quiet doorsteps. Hurry buses stretch the engines. Still the rhythm keeps repeating. Still the pavement hums beneath. So the light, something in the moving silence, keeps the pulse beneath the surface. Every street repeats the pattern, slow and steady through the dark. Keeps a rhythm. Every scale, stay a little. I saw your shadow leaning on the bus stop rail. Old radio murmuring through an open window. Street trees whisper slow above the pavement lines. Coffee steam twisting like quiet conversation. Your shoes tapping time on the cracked asphalt. Morning buses sigh like tired brass horns. Someone laughs 2 blocks away, fading gently. The day opens slow, like a worn photograph. We were younger than the traffic sound, talking long where the avenue bends. Nothing rushed, nothing explained, just rhythm between old friends. Take that gravel Sunday walk again. Let the bass line guide our steps. Seated, breathing soft and low. Every mile remembers us. Barber chair turning by the corner glass. Domino clacks drifting from the park bench. Wind flips pages of a street flyer board. Someone humming half a gospel phrase. Your coat brushing past a painted doorway. Train wheels humming far beneath the ground. We kept moving with the lazy groove, like a record spinning slow and round. Years slide quiet through the lanes. Still that rhythm finds our feet. Time pretends to move ahead, but the groove repeats. Take that gravel Sunday walk again. Let the sign guide our steps. Seated, breathing soft and low. Every mile remembers us. Gray hair blowing under diner lights, vinyl crackle drifting from a doorway. Slow smile straight without a word. Evening settling into the blocks. Your laughter soft like worn out brass. Street lamps flicker in patient rows. We keep pacing through the years. Same old rhythm in our phone. No parade, no grand display, just the road beneath our shoes. All the decades folded small inside the groove. Line guide our steps. Seated, breathing soft and low. Every mile remembers Spent my years in careful speed, chasing every shining lead. Thought the answer waited there, somewhere past another stair. Every plan was built to climb higher marks and better time. Never stopped to understand what was close at hand. All the noise I tried to win, cover quiet things within. Simple truths I couldn't hear, standing near. It's a late realization now, somehow clearer than before. What I searched for far away was already at my door. Longer roads and louder days filled the pages of my ways. Still the meaning stayed unclear, even as the end drew near. Conversations left too fast, moments never meant to last. Only later did they show more than I could know. Looking through the passing years, value shows in smaller gears, turning slow and quietly next to me. It's a late realization now, somehow clearer than before. When I searched for far away was already at my door. Now the pace is set aside, less to prove and less to hide. Every morning feels more plain, but it carries deeper gain. Things I once would overlook now deserve a second look. Understanding growing slow, more than years ago. Yeah. Now a lesson loudly told, just the truth that came with old time, revealing what was near, always here. It's a late realization now, somehow clearer than before. Was already at my door. The table's set, but no one's here. Plates align like they expect. Light falls in and disappears across a space we once kept. Glasses hold a quiet shine, not from use but from before. Every place is still defined by what isn't there anymore. What was shared still fills the air, not in voices but in where every moment used to land leaves a trace we understand. A table set for no one now still remembers when and how. Not in presence, not in sound, but in what still stays around. Cutlery rests without a need to be lifted, to be used. Still it holds a certain speed of a night that once moved. Chairs remain in quiet lines, facing places left unfilled. Time no longer redefines what the silence has revealed. All the laughter fades to shape, not a loss we must escape. It becomes a softer frame without asking for a name. A table set though no one stays, still it holds those passing days, not in memory alone, but in how it stands its own. Now I'll pass it unaware of the nights it used to keep, but there's something resting there in the quiet running deep. Nothing calls me to return, nothing asks me to remain. Still it holds what I have learned without needing me again. What remains is not the scene, but the space that lies between where it was and where it's gone. Still it quietly lives on. sunset for no one now. Still remembers when and how. Not in voices, not in view, but in what we once lived through.
All you have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to you.
Street lamps flicker over quiet avenues. A distant train rolls through the darkness. Loose flyers running in the evening wind. Soft footsteps brushing past those storefronts. Your reflection passing through the glass door. The rhythm hiding in your movement. A calm breeze carrying quiet voices, like a pulse beneath the night. Something turning in the distance. Every step falls into line. Your calm gaze across the roadway pulls my breathing into time. Meet me on the electric avenue, where the quiet rhythm keeps repeating. Every passing glow becomes a signal, pulling strangers into groove. Old speakers humming from a record shop, soft bass rolling through the doorway. A bicycle drifting past the corner sign, loose changers in their whispers. Your slow laugh floating through the warm air, like a melody nobody planned. The avenue keeps turning quiet circles, holding moments in its head. Something turning in the distance. Every step falls into line. Your calm gaze across the roadway calls my breathing into time. Meet me on the electric avenue, where the quiet rhythm keeps repeating. Every passing glow becomes a signal, calling strangers into groove. Morning buses waiting down the avenue, street cleaners humming slowly. A soft breeze sliding past the corner trees, loose pages drifting near our feet. You stand quietly beside the crossing, watching signals change their glow. Somewhere in the waking city, the rhythm says we should not go. Something turning in the distance. Every step falls into line. Your calm gaze across the roadway pulls my breathing into time. Meet me on the electric avenue, where the quiet rhythm keeps repeating. Every passing glow becomes a signal, Old hat rusting on the seat, slightly warm but clean and neat. Brim still holding shape in line from another place in time. No one reaches out to take, no one claims it for their sake. Just a quiet thing that stays through the days. You can almost see the face that once filled this empty space, in the way it gently leans, what it means. Leave it there upon the chair, like it still belongs somewhere. Every mark and every line holds a trace of former time. Sunlight fading on the cloth, softened edges, nothing lost. Hands that shaped it long ago, let it go without a show. No big moment, no goodbye, just a passing by and by. Still it rests without a claim, no one's name. There's a story in the wear, more than what is sitting there. All the days I traveled through still come through. Leave it there upon the chair, like it still belongs somewhere. Every mark and every line holds a trace of former time. Morning comes, it doesn't move. Same quiet, same gentle groove. Nothing has to change its place. Time just settles in its space. You walk by, not let it be what it was and what you see. All of it just carries on, though it's gone. You don't need to take it down or explain what's not around. Some things stay the way they fall after all. Leave it there on the chair, like it still belongs somewhere. Every mark and every line hold the trace of former time. Lights flicker on the avenue, briefcase shadow long and thin, coffee stains on folded headlines, another working day tucked in. Subway tires in faded colors carry footsteps of my prime. I trace the cracks along the concrete like rings inside a trunk of time. Years lean gently on my shoulders, but my pulse won't stand aside. Underneath the quiet surface, there's a current I can't hide. Golden platform, hold me steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished. Hear the low reply. Golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, the blade is only another word for fate. Stubs folded in a drawer, letters tied with aging thread, kitchen laughter from the past, still alive inside my head. Neighbors waving from their porches, stories traded slow and deep. All the miles miles my body carried, every promise I could keep. When the mirror shows the mileage, I don't turn away. Ooh, every line a quiet chapter, I was brave enough to stay. Golden platform, hold me steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished. Hear the low reply. Golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, late is only another word for fate. Grandchild drawings on the fridge door, crooked suns and purple trees, tiny hands that pull me downward to my patient knees. Doctor's words about the numbers ringing softly in my ear. Still I lace my shoes each morning, walk the doubt away from fear. Every ache a small reminder I have traveled far. The steady drummer marking who we are. Golden platform, hold me steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished. Hear the low reply. Golden platform, still I'm standing firm beneath the weight. Golden platform, late is only another word for fate. Ticket clutched in callous fingers, destination still unknown. Not every road was smooth or polished, but every step was owned. Engines hum beneath the floorboards like a vow I made at dawn. As long as rhythm fills my bloodstream, I will carry on. Even if the crowd grows thinner, even if the lights grow pale. There's a groove beneath the silence, riding every rail. Golden platform, hold me steady while the night rolls by. Golden platform, I'm not finished. Hear the low rip. Another word for fate. Old payphone standing by the corner wall, loose cord hanging to the side. Coins waiting in a jacket pocket, bus brakes side down the street. Shoes turning slow on concrete squares, a paper cup rolls past the curb. Someone dialing patient numbers, the groove sizzles low in the air. Fingers tapping on the metal frame, heads not small to the beat. Little rhythm in the silence, nothing pushing the time. Drop the coin, Let the line ring through. Low tone down the wire. Have one sharp on the backbeat line. Old calls never retire. Drop the coin. Let the line ring through. Low tone down the wire. Have one sharp on the backbeat line. Old calls never retire. Street vendor folding his table, loose talk drifting around. Taxi tile roll through puddles, a suitcase rests by the pole. Voices crossing the evening air, footsteps pacing the block. Every word rides a rhythm, moving slow down the line. Coin sliding into the slot, hands leaning with the groove. Little rhythm in the waiting, nothing louder than needed. Drop the coin, let the line ring through. Low tone down the wire, got one shot on the backbeat line. Oh, call never retire. Drop the coin, let the line ring through. Low tone down the wire, got one shot on the backbeat line. Oh, call never retire. Like signs flicker down the avenue, engines humming distant roads. Someone laughing through the receiver, a light wind moves the cold. Street lamps watching the sidewalk, late steps cross the square. Every corner holds a rhythm, waiting for another call. Old numbers circle the line, turning slow and true. Every voice finds the moment when the beat comes through. Drop the coin, let the line ring through. Low tone down the wire, push on the backbeat line. Oh, calls never retire. Let the line ring through. Push on the backbeat Street lights humming like tired machinery. Old train breathing beyond the blocks. Shoes dragging slow through dusty pavement. Windows glowing in patient rows. Someone laughing 2 floors higher. A radio leaking crooked rhythm. The night keeps folding into smaller rooms. And I keep walking just to hear the groove. Low engines roll through the distance, a rhythm caught in the ribs. The city turns like a quiet wheel, and something in me shifts. Keep it slow on Gravel Avenue. Let the bass line pull me through. Every corner holds a little truth. I keep moving with the groove. Billboards fading into shadow. Neon letters half asleep. Taxi ties a whisper over asphalt. Night clerk staring at the street. A stray melody from a doorway drifts across the cooling air. Every step becomes a pattern, like the city placed it there. Loose change shaking in my pocket. Street wind under the sign, a rhythm tapping on the pavement, keeping patient time. Keep it slow Unilateral Avenue, let the baseline pull me through. Every corner holds a little truth. I keep moving with the groove. Sides at the corner, doors folding like gold wings. Coffee steam through open windows. Morning not yet on its feet. Footsteps blend but passing traffic. Breath turning limbs I haze. Every block repeats the rhythm like a needle in a phrase. Street gas buzzes like quiet choirs, low tones under the skin. The road keeps turning slowly and pulls me in again. Keep it slow. The baseline pull me through. Every corner holds a little truth. I keep moving with the groove. Cargo lights drift on the water. Dock ropes creep beside the pier. Late wind slides along the harbor. Rusty ladders tapping slow. Fisher radios murmur softly. Coffee steam above the stand. Taxi doors close in the distance. Footsteps cross the wooden planks. Baseline circling the shoreline, talking drums beneath the traffic. Every lantern keeps a pattern, turning gently through the bay. Velvet harbor moving slow, water rocking to the rhythm. Every street joins the motion, every step becomes the groove. Shutters start closing. Bottle glass against the sink. Faded jukebox hums a memory. Low bass leaking through the wall. Two old sailors trade their stories. Hands tapping on the counter. Engines resting near the channel. Metal cooling in the night. Night lights blinking, patient signals. Low drums rolling underwater. Every wave repeats the rhythm like a wheel beneath the tide. Velvet harbor moving stop. Water rocking to the rhythm. Every street joins the motion. Every step becomes the groove. Morning hiding with their backs keep softly breathing. As trucks rumble down the market, fishing nets dried on the stone.
That phone number wasn't his, so I had to change it because they kept calling it.
You'll be up there. Around me?
Well, then you're seeing me go up the chat.
With you guys here? That'll work. Thanks.
Guys, behind, back
Disappointed, DJ. Could have been you.
Yo.
Shirt, but back to right, stool leg is right on my mic table.
Will do.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
Thanks for the good catch. Alex Wong made me move it, and I didn't see the cable. You know.
Yeah.
Next time I just won't move. That would eliminate this
I
problem.
can move if you need to. Yeah. Always.
There's spot next to you.
Okay. Yeah. Chair here, so I think you're good.
I can move this chair. Is that alright?
You're not going to sit over here, though. You're going to
Nice save. Nice save.
That was the wrong way.
I have no idea. I wasn't surprised. I got surprised. I had no idea. I know what colors that, but it's the one that I think I was reading that. Go ahead. Go ahead, Alex.
Which Alex?
I tell you later.
I think it could be, that congressman that died maybe.
And then they would have put everything out.
Yeah, I think like the top of the top five.
But a day that
Right, because you guys got a meeting. It says that for now. Sometimes I can't tell. I just want to make sure you do that. But you walk in, somebody's going to get hurt. Oh, you good for you.
Slow down and just stop. Because someone's going to get hurt.
Did you? Good for you.
Everyone, we're gonna need, if you're like scooted up so far on the sides, we're gonna need you to scoot back and make more of a half circle rather than a straight up U, because you'll all be in the camera shot. So if everyone can scoot behind here, please.
Yes.
You gotta back up behind my arms. You can't be on this side of my arms.
Yes.
Guys, I think we maybe need to stretch a little more this way. Because past me, you're still going to be in the camera shot. So if you're not on the other side of my arms...
Step back this way and one step back
this way.
Yeah. Okay, good. Here?
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going back this way, please.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you very much. Thank you, Georgia. Thank you all.
What do you want to know?
Wranglers.
No, Stephen.
I think they're still going to...
No, they're
So
okay.
many people.
I think it's
Go look
okay
at
now.
one of
You
their-
made a big difference.
Okay.
Thank you.
That would be the difference.
You went 2 steps. I don't think it's gonna happen. No, they went more. They went 2 steps on each side.
Can you see people in the shot?
No, not on there. If
That's good now?
If I'm doing this, then we're okay. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. Which is what you'll do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sean, has your issues been resolved?
You remember Bubba?
Yeah. You guys are gonna need to You guys. Ma'am.
Hey, if you're DMing, ask him whatever happened to John Kessler.
Just for following time in the center. All these people who I thought were a bunch older than me, more experienced than me, just I was thinking of her the other day because she's got there's paintings from the computer factory guy.
I went with like 35 years ago. I bought this clay hospital. They got lithograph.
We have to use tape. I didn't know you use highlighters.
Lights, trombone, clay Huffman, lithograph.
He motorcycle.
Like a rod, shield. What are you on? Is there anything else? What?
We still have a reporter in his line.
Oh, really?
So we gotta get him something to do.
Gas prices. Gas prices.
Reliably told her to come down later.
You don't have that
Reliable.
He rises the water.
He would park it in his dining room.
He was making the cash crop before everybody else.
You have a reporter here too?
I mean, I've just been there 30 years. 25 years.
You're one of the few people that remembers the place.
I was talking about it the other day. Somebody loved it.
It's hanging in my kitchen office. I look at it every day.
What's yours?
It's called Burning Bright Tonight. It was the barbecue place, a neon barbecue joint at sunset. And because I love barbecue, I love photographs, I love Clay Huffman's work.
So it's like a Clay Huffman burning.
You guys are still going to be in the TV shot, so I need everyone to take 2 steps backward.
Clay Huffman burning bright.
Take like 4 guys like this, like you, not a semicircle, not a you. That's better.
I think I need to.
Yeah.
There it is. There it is. That's this is this is it.
Oh, you got this? Oh.
Lindsay had frozen dairy.
Does he have the little time?
Yeah. He's got that. He's got.
Is it better for you?
He's got.
What do you think these things are worth? I don't know. I mean, they're limited, right?
Oh no, that's Whitey's.
My cousin
That wasn't you, was it?
just left college.
Yeah,
He was playing
clear. That was
first in Cincinnati, and then he went to Marshall.
She did it once. Came back. She never did. Then they pushed the photo.
But he was soccer team, yeah. A year he went to won the championship.
Lindsay has Whitey's. I think he's got Dixie Pig barbecue.
Right, yes.
Something like Arlington.
Washington Boulevard. That was like 40 years ago. Yeah. We're living 35. Marketplace. That's like
We're talking 19.
How would you even buy it? Where would you even go? How would you even know if it was free?
Left side.
Didn't he die? United States. Did he pass away? But you guys are like sold.
You want to hand it to me? I'll put it over here with this. That way you don't have to worry about it.
Thank you.
Ed, me and John, I'm like,
Nice to see you. Little chat. I really hear this.
These must be like reproduction or something, right? Original reproduction. Something for 650. It's all over the place. I can't really look it out. Oh, there we go. Tally ho. Here we go.
Heads up.
Just a few inches. Trying.
Hi, Caroline.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Could you tell us how the president is willing to extend the ceasefire in order to reach a deal? And does he believe that a deal can be struck while the U.S. blockade is still in place?
Great questions, and I will answer them. Let's level set on where we are. As you all saw yesterday, President Trump announced an extension of the ceasefire. He's maintaining and generously offering a bit of flexibility to a regime who has been completely tarnished because of Operation Epic Fury. There's obviously a lot of internal division. This is a battle between the pragmatists and the hardliners in Iran right now, and the president wants a unified response. And so as we await that response, there's a ceasefire with the military and kinetic strikes. But Operation Economic Fury continues, and the effective and successful naval blockade continues as well of ships and vessels that are moving to and from Iranian ports. We are completely strangling their economy through this blockade. They're losing $500 million a day. The Karg Island is completely full. They can't move oil in and out. They can't even pay their own people as a result of this economic leverage that President Trump has inflicted over them. So he's satisfied with that as we await their response, and we will see. The president has not set a firm deadline to receive an Iranian proposal, unlike some of the reporting I've seen today. Ultimately, the timeline will be dictated by the commander-in-chief and the president of the United States.
In Iran and who
Watch those fingers.
Negotiating with?
Well, we obviously know who we're negotiating with because our negotiating team has sat down with those individuals in person. But obviously there's a lot of internal fraction and internal division, which again just proves the effectiveness of Operation Epic Fury in the first place. Their regime and many of its leaders for nearly 5 decades have been wiped off of the face of planet Earth. So again, the president's offering them a little bit of flexibility because we want to see a unified proposal to the president's very strong proposal, and he's made his red lines very clear. Again, the United States maintains control over this situation, leverage over the Iranian regime. Not only have they been significantly weakened and obliterated militarily, but they are losing economically and financially every single moment that passes with this blockade. So the president is going to continue to lead the free world, to run the United States of America as we await the Iranian response. John.
Thanks a lot, Caroline. 2 questions. What's the ultimate goal of this blockade? Is it indefinite? And is the ceasefire that's in place right now also indefinite?
Look, again, I'm not going to set a timetable for the president. He has not done that, and I won't. I know there's been some anonymous sourced reporting that there was maybe a 3 to 5 day deadline. That is not true. The president has not set a deadline himself. Ultimately, he will dictate the timetable. And again, he is satisfied with the naval blockade, and he understands that Iran is in a very weak position, and the cards are in President Trump's hands right now.
On the issue of Virginia redistricting, because he weighed in this afternoon raising concerns about polls. Why didn't he campaign more actively against this referendum? Why not spend time on Truth Social encouraging people to vote no before the vote, then raise concerns after?
That's a question that's political by nature. As you know, I'm not part of the president's political team anymore. I do sit here at the White House as a government employee. Look, the president has a lot on his plate, a lot on his schedule. He did host a telephone call prior to the election the night before, but he's made his position on the result of this election clear to all of you today. Mary Bruce.
The president is not setting a deadline with this ceasefire right now, but this war has already gone on longer than he said it would initially. How long should Americans be prepared for this war to go on?
Look, I think President Trump ultimately will dictate the timeline, and he will do so when he feels is in the best interest of the United States and the American people. Sure, go ahead.
Thank you very much. So in the same day, the president said that he doesn't want to extend the ceasefire and the bombs would start falling after the end of the ceasefire. And unilaterally, he declared that the ceasefire would be extended indefinitely. Iranian state media are openly mocking the President of the United States and saying we didn't even request the extension of the ceasefire. What's the response from the President of the United States?
The response is you guys all see a lot of different messaging coming out of Iran, a lot of different rhetoric and language from them. I would caution you to take anything that they say at face value. What we've seen is that what they say publicly is much different than what they concede to the United States and our negotiating team privately. I've said that repeatedly to all of you in the news media, and you should take our word for it.
On another topic, there's been some reporting about a possible bailout for Spirit Airlines. Can you update us on those talks, and why does the administration think it's a good investment to buy into a bankrupt airline?
Well, I understand the airline is bankrupt because the previous administration blocked the merger, which was probably not a wise move. Obviously, this is something the Commerce Department and the President are tracking. I don't have any updates or announcements, but the aviation industry is very important to this President and this White House. Millions of Americans depend on it. We want to see the best possible outcome, but I don't have any announcements today.
Thank you so much, Caroline. So, how long is the President willing to wait for the Iranians to come to the table, and does he trust the Iranians to come to the table?
Again, I've now been asked this question a few different times, a few different ways. I'm not going to set a deadline for it. Libby, go ahead.
Caroline. A lot of the negotiations, or it seems public statements that we've seen from the President on Truth Social and the Iranians on X, a lot of back and forth there. Did the President's Truth Social posts throughout the day ahead of these negotiations have a negative impact on negotiations?
I think look at where we are right now. The President chose to extend the ceasefire together. The United States and President Trump have been very clear in our demands and our red lines and what we need to see in the best interest of the American people and our country. The short answer to your question is no.
Does the White House have an understanding at this point of who inside of Iran will have the final sign-off on it?
The White House and our intelligence community certainly has a good understanding. You want to see a unified, to the previous different messaging on social media from many people with that public nonsense is not what we hear from them privately, but again, what the president is awaiting. Again, I'll leave our intelligence community and the president to decide that. Nick, go ahead.
Does the White House have a response to the DOJ's indictment of the SPLC, as well as the allegations that it was, donated funds were used to actually fund the very dangerous racist groups that it denounced?
Yeah, I saw the indictment yesterday. I saw the acting attorney general and FBI director do a press conference on it. It was quite shocking to learn of the egregious violations of the law of the Southern Poverty Law Center was committing, and I think that's a story in this country because they've obviously been duping their supporters and the American taxpayers for far too long. It's a criminal organization, clearly, and that's not our DOJ saying that or Todd Blanche saying that. That's a grand jury indictment saying that.
I'll be out.
In the sometime moves forward without effort, but you settle in between like a word without a meaning, still repeating in my speech. There's a trace that won't dissolve now, even when I let it pass. It just falls into the pattern of everything that lasts. You remain like a faint alignment, shifting angles out of you, not enough to turn me back. Still enough to bend the truth. Every feeling leans a fraction, border plates I can't define, like a form that keeps on changing while pretending to be mine. I don't name it like I used to, or pretend it isn't there. Some things never ask for meaning, they just settle into air. You're not a weight, not a burden, just a pattern I can't break. Like a rhythm underneath me that adjusts with every step. Every step. Never come inside the absence that I didn't choose to keep. Still it fits into the structure of the way I think and breathe. You remain like a cold alignment, running parallel to me. Not enough to cross my kind, still too close to disagree. Every ending leaves emotion, even after it is gone. Like a thread I never noticed, still continuing on. Kitchen light at 12:30, sleeves roll to the wrist. Apron hanging on the chair, floor in a twist. Fridge I'm keeping steady time, towel cool on my feet. Wooden spoon against the bowl, soft and sweet. Pinch of salt to turn the spice, taste and then adjust. Years have taught my careful hands, patience over rush. Midnight recipe, stir it slow with me. Seasoned by experience, mellowed perfectly. Midnight midnight recipe. No one else can see all the little secrets simmering in me. Children grown, the house is complicates for only two. Yet I cook like Sunday noon when the table grew. You walk in and shake your head, say it's way too late, but you steal a little taste from the waiting plate. Laugh lines in the doorway, steam upon the glass. All the years behind us blend into the past. Midnight recipes, stir it slow with me, seasoned by experience, measured perfectly. Midnight recipe, no one else can see all the little secrets simmering in me. Grandson staying overnight, peeks around the wall, asks me why'd I cook so late. I tell him that's my call. Life is like a heavy pot, needs a steady flame. Too much heat will spoil the broth, too little does the same. Stirring so breathing deep, let the low and ride. Is every wrinkle in my hands holds a new surprise. Stir it slow with me, seasoned by experience, measured perfectly. Midnight recipe, no one else can see all the little secrets simmering in me. Old station crackling through the dash, sunlight bouncing off the glass, fingers tapping on the wheel, chasing nothing, just the feel. Billboard peeling on the side, road keeps stretching open wide. Song comes on I used to know, but I forgot the words somehow. Every note feels out of place, still it puts me in that space. I can almost see the face fading without a trace. Turn it up, let it play, even if it slips away. No need to get it right, just ride along the line. Turn it up, let it play, turn it up, even if it slips away. No need to get it right, just ride along the line. Window open, air runs through, carrying bits I almost knew. Names that hover, never land, like they're written in the sand. Laughing at a passing sign, for no reason, feels just fine. Nothing heavy, nothing deep, just a rhythm I can keep. Every word I can't recall, doesn't matter much at all. I can feel it through it all, like a distant call. Turn it up, let it play, even if it slips away. No need to get it right, just ride along the line. To go, stories left but never told. Radio starts to drift and then signals breaking at the end. Still I drive without a plan, not concerned with where I land. Something simple in the sound keeps my feet above the ground. Every turn just comes and goes, every line just overflows. I don't need to fully know, just enough to follow. Let it play, even if it slips away. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. Right along the line. Turn it up, let it play. Turn it up, even if it slips away. Turn it up, just right along the line. There's a chair by the window where the sunlight slowly leans, like it's waiting for a story it has heard 1,000 times before. I sit down without a reason, just to listen to the quiet as it wraps around the room like something gentle, something warm. Every mark upon the table holds a trace of passing hours. Every breath I take feels deeper than it ever did before. I don't rush to fill the silence, I just let it come and settle like a tide that knows exactly what it's reaching for. All the voices I remember never really disappear. They just learn to speak in softer ways I finally can hear. And the weight I used to carry doesn't press me like before. It just lingers like a shadow resting lightly on the floor. I don't need to go where I have never been. Every road is folded back beneath my skin. And it's quiet, something opens like a door, not to somewhere new, but to what was always more. Photographs inside a drawer I rarely open anymore, still contain a certain feeling I can recognize at once. Not in faces, not in places, but in something hard to measure, like a moment that continues even after it is done. I remember how I hurried, how I tried to hold it tighter. Every answer felt important, every second had a cost. Now I see it at a distance, like a river moving slowly. Nothing gained and nothing truly ever lost. What remains is not a question, not a thing I need to solve. It's a rhythm I can follow, it's a space I can dissolve. And the more I try to name it, the less I understand. So I let it stay a feeling resting quietly in my hand. I don't need to chase a distant light. Everything I left has circled back in time. In the stillness, something finally speaks. Unanswered, but in all I didn't need. Even now the evening finds me in the same familiar space, where the light begins to soften and the edges disappear. I don't measure what is left or what I might have left behind me. There's a calm in knowing everything has brought me here. Every year had left a layer, like a cry, a kind of language written out in words, but in a way I choose to stay. I don't look for something greater, I don't wait for something different. I just listen as it slowly fades to gray. There's a peace I never noticed when I tried to move too fast. Now it finds me in the stillness, now it finally can last. Not a moment, not a memory, not a place I have to find, just a quiet A light stays too long, then leaves without a trace. My hand moves, then stops before it finds a place. A sound begins to form, breaks off halfway through, like it forgot what it was trying to do. There's a point where it bends, then disappears again. Not a loss, not a gain. Don't finish what won't stay. Let it fall out of shape. Say it once, cut it loose. Nothing here you can use. The window holds a shadow that refuses to align. It stretches out and folds before it settles into time. My footsteps press a pattern that dissolves beneath my weight, like they don't believe in anything that tries to resonate. A voice appears in fragments, never forming into whole, then slips away like it was never meant to hold. It leans, then breaks. No shape it takes, just a trace out of place. Keep it thin, don't define. What you feel won't stay in line. Let it drift, let it slide. You don't need to decide. Morning, barely there. Light cuts the air, no sound, no reply, just a shape passing by. Hand still, no demand, nothing left to understand. I remain but unclear, not quite gone, not quite here. No full line, no clear end, just a break that won't mend. Let it fall before it forms. Don't complete what distorts. Have a word that is gone. You were never holding on. The traffic murmurs under dim apartments. A radio hum leaks from an open window. Old sneakers tapping against loose pavement. A quiet rhythm nobody notices. Your shadow moves across the railing slowly. A glass of something amber in your fingers. The night is thick with drifting conversations. I watch the rhythm hiding in your silence. The city breeze between the streetlights. Footsteps falling into steady time. I feel the pulse behind your stillness. Something moving under calm. Stay a little longer on this balcony. Let the midnight rhythm circle slowly. Every quiet second pulling closer, like a groove that never breaks. Taxi headlights sliding down my corners. Someone laughing 2 floors underneath. A ceiling fan repeating soft rotations, like a metered whisper in the dark. Your hair moves lightly in the night wind. A slow reply almost cannot hear. But every pause becomes a kind of rhythm, turning small moments into gravity. That city breezes between the streetlights, footsteps falling into steady time. I feel the pulse behind your stillness, so be moving under calm. Stay a little longer on this balcony. Let the midnight rhythm circle slowly. Every quiet second pulling closer, like a groove that never breaks. On the buses waiting far below us, street sweepers hum along the curb. Your quiet smile breaks through the stillness, like a secret nobody heard. I trace the pattern of the traffic. You lean against the cane and rail. And somewhere deep inside the silence, the rhythm says we should remain. The city breeze between the street lights, footsteps falling into steady time. I feel the pulse behind your stillness, something moving under calm. Stay a little longer on this balcony. Ooh, let the midnight rhythm settle slowly. Every quiet second putting closer, like the groove that never breaks. Small marquee, blinking crooked, Saturday matinee. Ticket torn with 2 clean fingers, like it's yesterday. Red seats with little squeaks, people settling in. Candy rattling in the log, grinning like a kid. Trailers roll, the room leans forward, baseline in my chest. I don't need a bigger screen, this place does the rest. Pocket cinema, let it play. 2 hours slip away. Pocket cinema, I'm okay, laughing in the sway. Couple whispering in row 3, sharing 1 small cup. Teenagers trying not to giggle, still they mess it up. Usher walks the aisle slow, flashlight like a star. I nod like we got history in this little jar. Someone claps, it's something silly. Whole room joins the sound. For a moment we're a choir. looking around. Pocket cinema, let it play. 2 hours slip away. Pocket cinema, I'm okay. Laughing in this way. Credits rounding up the wall, feet start to shuffle. Outside, traffic doing circles, city in a tussle. I button up my jacket, step into the night. Humming that lasting line, keeping it light. Neon from the corner side paints my shoes in blue. I don't rush to walk back home. Let the groove come through. Pocket cinema, let it play. 2 hours slip away. Pocket cinema, I'm okay. Laughing in this way. Muted bass settles into a steady loop. Garnet strings tapping small reflections. Shake of dust drifting across the groove. Window seat on the midnight bus. City sliding past the glass. Yellow lamps blur into rivers. Every block another past. Your old number lives in memory, though the digits fade away. Funny how the quiet highway brings forgotten days to stay. Gonna trace some patient circles. Shaker shaking soft and dry. Somewhere in the moving darkness, your reflection passes by. Window seat reverie, rolling through the memories. Slow wheels under midnight streets. Window seat reverie, every mile quietly speaks. Every mile repeats. Ghosts of you beside me, window seat reverie. Driver humming low and distant, radio soft and half asleep. Billboards flip at tired stories, only night can truly keep. Baseline walking slow and patient, like a thought that won't depart. Somewhere past the sleeping suburbs lives the rhythm of your part.